What's going on, guys? I'm Chris, and today I have a very special video. I'm going to be doing a complete tier ranking of the Marvel heroes, but I'm not doing this alone. I'm joined by my lovely lady friend, Cam. How you doing, Cam?
I'm doing good.
We just have our 33 characters, and the categories are amazing, great, good, meh, and bad. So we can get right into it. So the first character is Groot. Now, what are your thoughts on Groot? Because I think that he's good in the first Guardians when he's like adult, but I think he's better as baby Groot, and then as teen Groot, I'm not really crazy about it.
I was about to say the opposite. I don't really like him in the first Guardians, and then I like him a lot more when he's baby. And then I think he's funny as a teenager. Yeah. When he goes, I am Groot, and they're like, whoa, language.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't think he's an amazing character.
I think he's good.
I think he's good, yeah.
He did the whole thing with his arm.
We'll put him in good.
For Stormbreaker.
Yeah, he's going in the good category. I think that anything lower would be almost disgraceful, because he's an iconic character. Next up is one of the original Avengers, Black Widow, and I love this character. I'm excited that she's getting her own solo movie finally.
Yeah, me too. It's long overdue.
I think she's a great character. I don't know if she's amazing.
I was going to say amazing. Think about her, not her entrance, but think about that scene in Iron Man 2, where she...
That's true, yeah. We're spoiling stuff here, sorry guys. Her death in Endgame was very impactful. So.
And they really brushed over it.
Yeah.
Let's give her some respect. Put her in amazing.
Yeah, she is. I mean, she's one of the original, not good, amazing. There we go. So the next character is Captain America. I think we can go ahead and put him in the bad category and move on. No, I'm just playing.
Just throw him up in amazing.
Yeah, he goes in amazing. Sorry, I'm having issues with my hands today. Yeah, he goes in the amazing category. I think he has the second best arc in the MCU.
Who's the first?
Behind a character we'll get to later.
All right.
But, yeah, Captain America, he has the best trilogy in the MCU. His shot at the end of Endgame with Peggy, chef's kiss. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So next up is Doctor Strange, a character I think who, if I could be a superhero, I would want to be Doctor Strange.
Same.
Because he has all these powers. You could basically travel anywhere you want and control.
You can control time.
You'd be the master of the mystic arts. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So, I mean, I would go great. I don't think he's the level of the two characters in Amazing, but I think he's a great character.
I think for now he's great, but I feel like his new movie
we'll put him in great, yeah.
The one I'm most excited for Phase 4.
So the next character is a Guardian of the Galaxy, and that is Drax. I think he's a meh character to me.
Yeah.
He's a meh character. We don't want to put him there. I mean, he's got some funny lines, but we need some more depth to his character. He hasn't really done much for me.
He's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Not like a stupid character, but he just...
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, like in the second Guardians, he's totally just played for comedy. Next up is Gamora, who I think is a good character. I don't think she's great. I think she's really good.
She could easily be great if I cared enough about her scenes in Infinity War.
Yeah.
With that being said, I do skip over them when I watch the movie.
Yeah, I mean, I like her a lot in the first two Guardians movies, so I'd go good. She's not on the level of Drax, but she's not as great as the characters above her. So that's kind of how I do it.
I'm interested to see what they do with 2014 Gamora.
Next up is one of your favorite characters, Hawkeye.
Bad tier.
Bad? You think he's bad?
I don't like him.
Do you want to explain to the viewers why?
He doesn't do anything.
That's fair.
I have people that try to make the argument that the reason the Avengers lost in Infinity War was because Hawkeye was not there. Nope.
No, yeah,
that's just not how it works. What was he going to do? Shoot Thanos with a bow?
Yeah, I would actually put him in the good category. So maybe we can split the difference and put him in bad, just because, especially seeing him as Ronin in Endgame, he's kicking ass. He's like sick of everything. He's a broken man, and I think that he got a really good last movie. I don't know if we'll see him again. And he is an original Avenger. I know that you don't like him.
That means nothing to me.
But sometimes you do have to separate the actor from the character.
I do, I swear. Besides the fact that it's portrayed by Jeremy Renner, I still think the Hawkeye is, like, he doesn't do anything.
Yeah. We'll put him in the meh category.
I'll allow it.
So next is Hulk, and there's two iterations of Hulk. The Edward Norton version from Incredible Hulk, and then Mark Ruffalo, who's the Hulk. I think that he is a good character. I don't think he's great or even amazing. And I like him a lot. I don't know if I like the whole Professor Hulk thing they went for.
Especially since they changed actors. I would actually probably put him in good.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think good. So yeah, we put Hulk in the good category. He's not bad and he's not meh. He's a good character.
It's just that there's not much background.
I think that if the Incredible Hulk movie had Mark Ruffalo, and like if that was a better movie, he might be great. But the next one is Falcon. I know you really love this character, so where would you put Falcon?
I would personally put him in amazing. I know that after the Falcon and Winter Soldier show, he's going to be an amazing.
I would put Falcon in the good category.
So split the difference.
So we can put him in the great to split the difference, because we split on Hawkeye. So we're even now.
He's just so funny. I like characters that have really good one-liners. And
Yeah,
are funny.
we've seen him in Winter Soldier, Civil War, briefly in Age of Ultron.
Briefly.
Infinity War and Endgame, yeah. So, I mean, he's had his time, but he hasn't had his time yet.
He's about to have his time.
Yeah, he is.
And we're very excited for it.
So, I mean, I personally think he's good, but I'm fine with great because he does have some really funny... He's an Ant-Man, too. He's an Ant-Man.
Oh, yeah. That's a really funny scene.
Yeah.
Tic-tac.
Yeah. Next is Scarlet Witch.
I love her so much. I'm so excited for WandaVision. She's probably one of my favorite characters, actually.
Yeah, I know you love her, but...
I want them to do so much more with her. I'm excited to see her go off the rails.
Yeah.
Put her in great.
If you put her in great, I'd put her in good.
She almost killed Thanos.
She did, but, like...
He had to rain fire on his own army.
This is true. She's powerful. If we're talking power-wise, she's an amazing, because she's one of the most powerful Avengers.
Yeah.
But, like, as a character... aside, I mean, in Civil War, she like caused the destruction at the beginning and was like the reason that the government was kind of tripping. She's in the same category as Falcon for me when it comes to like we haven't gotten the full potential yet, so we're gonna see it in the TV show.
Yeah.
And she's definitely gonna be a crucial part in future phases.
I still think we should put her in great.
Okay. We'll put her in great.
Especially because she's gonna be in the Doctor Strange movie.
That's
gonna be insane.
The next character is Korg, who was introduced in Thor Ragnarok, and for me, I would probably put him in the good category, just for his comedy alone.
Hi.
Especially in Endgame, yeah.
That is a funny scene with New Master.
I'll put him in good, yes. The next one is Loki, who is kind of not a hero in my opinion.
He is,
but
eventually.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going on with this character at this point.
I put him in the good category. I don't think he's a great character just because...
Good is fair.
Yeah, he's in the good. We'll put him in good.
Especially if we're talking Thor Ragnarok Loki, he's good.
Yeah. The next character is Vision, and I think that he had one of the like highest starting points ever. When he comes in, he picks up the hammer in Age of Ultron. I'm like, this guy's gonna be a badass. You know, he could beat Thor. But then, you know, he kind of fell off with the whole romance with
I was
Wanda.
gonna say he fell off in Civil War. He got annoying.
Vision, though, he's just a meh. He's a meh character. So we'll go meh with Vision. Next is Ant-Man, who I adore Ant-Man. I love Ant-Man.
Most underrated Marvel movie.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Ant-Man, like, in my eyes, the amazing tier is saved for, like, a select few who are truly amazing. But Ant-Man is a great character. I think that Paul Rudd alone should land him in the great category. I love Paul Rudd.
Yeah, he's so funny.
Yeah, and his movies are underrated, I think.
His
Underappreciated. Definitely.
They're just enjoyable and charming. And so is his character.
Yeah, so we're putting Ant-Man in the great category.
Yes.
Because he's a great character. Next is his partner in crime, Hope Van Dyne, a.k.a. the Wasp. What do you think of Hope?
I love her. And I think that the way that her and Ant-Man like bounce off of each other, it's a really good like dynamic.
I agree. I think that she's a tad below him.
For sure. I would put her in good.
Yeah, I'd put her in good. But I do like her a lot, especially their relationship in the first Ant-Man when she's training him. I like that scene.
And I like how it comes full circle in Endgame. Yeah. Where she like calls him Cap.
So Wasp is going in the good category. Next up is one I'm excited to talk about, Spider-Man. Not just Spider-Man, Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Tom Holland Spider-Man.
I mean, where do you want to put him? I know where you want to go with it. And I think I might agree with you.
Amazing.
I think he's amazing, yeah. We're putting him in amazing. We can talk about why.
The Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah. It's the most accurate to the comics. And I'm not a comic reader. I'll come out and tell you that. I don't care. I've read about them and researched them. I've never picked up a comic book, though. I want to.
We're about to go to Universal, and I'm going to pick up some comic books.
Yeah, I mean, it's super cool. But, like, from what I've seen on, like, the animated TV shows, the original stuff, the PS4 Spider-Man video game, like, Tom Holland is so accurate to those representations. I just love it.
And also, he's not a 30-year-old trying to play a 15-year-old.
Yes, very true. He's going to be the future of the MCU, I think. He's going to take the Iron Man role in a way.
I think everything about Tom Holland's portrayal of Spider-Man and Peter Parker is charming. Like, I think he just does it right. And I think it's because Tom Holland as an actor has been a fan of Spider-Man his whole life. So he knows what to do, and he just does it right.
Like up is Valkyrie, who I am a big fan of Valkyrie. I think she's a good character. Yeah, I think Valkyrie goes in the good category.
I'm excited to see more of her.
Yeah, and I guess she's like the new ruler of New Asgard.
She's the queen.
Yeah, so we'll see. Maybe she'd get a solo movie. Who knows?
That'd be really interesting.
Who knows? But from what we have seen of Valkyrie, I really like her. And her arc in Ragnarok, how she was...
It'd be cool to get a prequel.
She was down on her luck, kind of the drunk who didn't really care. And then she came around in the end on the bridge. That shot of her, I love it. With the colors and stuff.
Me too. So.
Next up is Black Panther. When he's introduced in Civil War, I was like, this dude is a badass. And then in the solo movie itself, I'm not crazy about the way they handle it. I think he's good in the Avengers movies that he's in, but I think we still do need to see more of Black Panther, and I think he's a good character. I don't think he is great or even amazing. I think a lot of these MCU characters are just good to me, so I'd go with that. Would you agree?
Yeah. The first movie, a lot of it was more about Killmonger than him.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really all about him anyways. So, good.
Yeah, good. He's like, yeah, he's good. He's not great. I'm sorry.
I want more from him.
Mm-hmm. And the next character is Okoye.
I would put her in good, and here's why.
Okay.
The lines that she has are either really funny or like really badass.
Yeah.
When he's like, "Would you kill me, my love?" and she's like, "For Wakanda, always."
You make a good point.
Also, when she's talking to T'Challa, she's like, "I thought that opening up Wakanda to the world meant the Olympics or maybe a Starbucks."
That's true.
She's funny and she's also badass.
Yeah.
I want more from her.
Mm.
Similar to all those
She's
good
better.
characters.
Yeah, she's in the good row then, I'd say. Like a lot of these MCU characters. We'll put her in good.
The good row is basically characters that we like, but we need to see more of.
Yes.
We need more from them.
Yes, I agree completely. The next one is Shuri, and she's probably in good too.
Yeah.
I hate to throw like everyone in the good category, but
Marvel's just that good.
Shuri's going in good, and she's kind of on par with Okoye for me. Next up is Rhodey, aka War Machine, and I think Rhodey's a mad character. I like Rhodey though. I like Rhodey.
I agree.
He never gets his full time to shine, and
he annoys me.
He's going in
Civil War.
mad. Yeah. I wonder if Terrence Howard had been him the whole time, the original Rhodey. I wonder if we would have gotten a different portrayal. I wonder how different it would have been. The next one is Quicksilver, and he's in the bad simply because he's in literally one movie. And
yeah, but that's not his fault.
I know, but like he's not fleshed out enough, and like what he does isn't cool enough. Like he's a villain for the first half of that movie, I think.
I guess.
What did he really do besides sacrifice himself? Like, and that's a cool moment.
Sacrifice himself for what? Hawkeye?
Yeah. I'd have to go bad. If you disagree, we can go bad,
I disagree,
I'm putting him
but
in bad.
I disagree, but there's not really a good place to put him considering the fact that he died. I feel like if we had him in all the movies, he'd definitely be in a different category.
A way we could look at it is he's worse than everyone in Meta, in my opinion. I know you disagree on Hawkeye, but I like the other characters more. So the next character is Wong.
Wong, you're invited to my wedding.
It's a great line. A hunk of Hulk of burning fudge is my favorite flavor.
Yeah.
I like that.
Try me, Beyonce. That's what.
He's got some great lines, but I don't think he's on par with the good characters.
Yeah,
I put him in meh. He's like he's a side character, very similar to Rhodey in a way.
I want more from him.
The next one is Captain Marvel. Her movie is bottom tier MCU, and as far as Brie Larson goes, I think she's a great actress. She's hilarious in other films, but in Captain Marvel, I don't really care for her performance.
I think
in the movie.
I think this is where we have a difference of opinions. I think that Brie Larson was a good actress in Captain Marvel, and I think she portrayed what they gave her properly. Like, I don't think she was supposed to have emotion, and that's what she portrayed. And a lot of people didn't like it, but like when Sebastian Stan is the Winter Soldier, he doesn't really portray emotion either, because both characters kind of have the same situation going on. People just didn't like it when Brie Larson did it, which is fine. Fair. I didn't like Captain Marvel either. I feel like we would have liked her so much more if we saw her in Endgame and then had her solo movie.
I think she filmed her Endgame scenes first.
Oh, you're right, they did.
So she had no idea what she was even doing.
Dang.
So she'll go in meh. And I don't hate her like a lot of people do. I just don't think she's as good yet. She has time to develop.
I think she got a lot of hate for no reason, though. I will say that.
Next up is Nick Fury, and I think he's a great character.
Yeah.
I think Nick Fury is a great character.
He's like the glue.
Yeah, I mean, he's the founder of the Avengers, and seeing Samuel L. Jackson, a de-aged Samuel L. Jackson at that, and Captain Marvel makes that entire movie. He's a great character. He's got a lot of those iconic MCU moments.
I'll handle this next one.
Okay, go ahead.
We're going to slide him right up there.
So you think that Bucky's an amazing character?
Absolutely. Arguably one of the best arcs in a character.
Okay, his payoff is very rushed in Endgame. He gets like barely any finality with Cap.
I guess final moments with him, sure. Like that
I
kind of stuff.
I don't think he's amazing. I mean, he's literally not as good as the three that are there. He could be great. I'm moving down to great.
No.
There's no way he's amazing.
He almost died, did not, got kidnapped, tortured, had to deal with that for, 80 years? Literally fought his way back from it.
I mean, I just don't like the guy. That's honest truth. I hate how he's brainwashed. I hate how he killed Tony's parents. And I know he couldn't help it, but like, he needed to be locked up for a long time. He was literally a hazard.
He didn't have a choice.
I don't know.
He didn't have any control over that.
He doesn't have as much screen time. He's just like Falcon. Like, how is he above Falcon? Falcon's a better character. See what I mean?
No.
That's why I think we have to move him to great.
Fine.
Do you agree that he's just not on that level of amazing?
Well, if it was up to me, Falcon would be an amazing as well. But it is not.
Yeah.
I'll compromise.
Okay, that's fair.
He should be an amazing, but whatever, it's fine.
The next character is Iron Man, who is hands down amazing. He's the best character in the MCU, in my opinion. Do you agree he's amazing?
I'm just kidding. Yeah,
I was
he's
about
good.
to kick her out and finish this on my own.
He's good.
No, yeah. He's amazing. He has
That's
the
what I mean.
best arc in the MCU. He goes from being the selfish, cocky guy at the beginning. Good God, you're a woman. Like that line. That line is just, it's very funny to me. I'm sorry. And then he's like, please, no gang signs. I'm kidding. Throw it up. I love how he is in that movie. And then when he goes into the cave with Yinsen and he has to get out, he understands that these weapons are awful. And then he kind of develops throughout. Sure, he has his moments of pride and downfall as the MCU progresses. But in the end, he makes a sacrifice play. So next is Mantis, who I think is flat out bad. We're putting her there because...
No offense to Mantis. She's fine. It's just like, you know... We gotta put someone in the bad category. You have to. You can't just say they're all good.
Her purpose is to progress the plot, literally. In Guardians 2, she just reads the minds to give information and then sleep in Infinity War. That's literally all she does.
Sleep.
So, I mean, she's kind of irritating. I don't hate her. She's just not a good character. Next is Nebula. I personally would put her in bad. I don't really like Nebula. I don't like Nebula.
I would say put her in meh.
Meh? Okay.
Because her arc in Endgame, I actually really like. I like how she finally gets away from Thanos.
Yeah, it's good.
Her and Gamora. It's because I have a sister. Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Her and Gamora and their sister relationship.
I do like how she kills the 2014 version of herself in Endgame. I like that, but before that, she's kind of just this one-dimensional... she talks like that.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think Endgame pushes her from bad to meh.
Yeah. Next up is Rocket Raccoon.
I love him.
I love him too. I think he's a great character.
I would have been great.
I think he's great.
He is such good comic relief.
Mm-hmm. And Bradley Cooper as the voice. You always forget it's Bradley Cooper.
I still don't believe that it is. I refuse.
It's funny.
I don't see it.
Yeah, you're always like, that's not Bradley Cooper. And then I'll have to look up the YouTube video and show you. I'm like, it's Bradley Cooper. But
I still don't believe it.
I can't wait to see. I think that he might die in Guardians 3.
No.
Yeah. His arc.
What makes you think that?
Because I think James Gunn said they're going to kill one of the main Guardians. And I think that his arc might be coming to an end. It's going to be so sad. He'll have a final moment with Groot. I bet I'm going to make you cry. I'm going to make you cry right now. Next up is Star-Lord, who I also think is a great character. I really do like Star-Lord. His mother died at a young age, so he was kind of traumatized. And then in Guardians 2, you see his relationship with his real father go straight to hell, basically. I mean, he becomes Ego. You get to see his relationship with his actual father figure, Yondu. And the line...
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Yeah, it's so good. But I think that I could butcher this, but he says, he may have been your father, but I'm your daddy. I think that's what Yondu says. He says something like that. And it's very true, so I think he's a great character.
What's keeping him out of Amazing? That's my question.
Infinity War, when he loses his shit. And it's understandable. It's understandable, but like, God, come on, man. I know that it's a movie and they had to do it. But like, dude, you gotta hold it in.
Besides that. Because that's the problem you have with the writers. You take that up with the Russo brothers. Don't take that out on Star-Lord. That's not his fault.
I know, but he's got to work with what he's given.
No. Ignore that. What's keeping him out of Amazing? Because every character's done something stupid just to move the plot along.
I mean, he's the anchor of the Guardians. That's a good point there.
He's so funny.
He's Chris Pratt.
I like your plan, except it sucks. So let me do the plan, and that way it might be really good.
That's true. We'll put him in Amazing. You've won me over.
Nice.
And the next one is Thor, who I'm putting in Amazing.
Obviously. Thor Ragnarok, easily one of my favorite Marvel movies, like top 5.
Yeah, Taika completely changed his character, because before that, he wasn't spectacular. He was just always good. He had those funny moments, like those one-liners every now and then. But Ragnarok changed the game. I like Fat Thor. Some people don't. It's a testament to his character, because he literally lost his brother, father, mother, best friend, and entire planet. Yeah. So, what would you expect him to do? Stay fit? He's just going through it. And I think that they tackle that in a comedic way. So,
yeah.
I love Thor, and I always will. That's a wrap for our tier ranking of all the Marvel heroes. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you would like to see Cam in any future videos, definitely comment down below. But if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. It would mean a lot. We've had a lot of growth lately, and if you're new, thank you so much for watching. And please consider hitting the like button, like I said, commenting your favorite heroes down below. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.
Bye.